Today, we're going to put a word you probably use every day under the microscope, the word trick. It seems so simple, right? But I promise you, by the end of this, you'll see it in a whole new light. Let's get into it. So, you might be asking yourself, how much can we really learn from one dictionary entry? I mean, it's just a definition. But what if I told you that inside this one simple word, there's a fascinating story about how language itself is built? Let's find out.
All right, first up, let's look at trick when it's actually doing something. We're talking about the verb form, the word as a direct action. As a verb, trick has a super clear focus. The core action is all about deception, making a false reality for someone else. It's an active process of misleading. Seems simple enough, but let's see it in practice. This example illustrates the definition perfectly. See, it's not just a simple lie. It's a deliberate action designed to create a very specific untrue belief. You can really feel the intent behind the word in a sentence like this. Now, here's what's really interesting. This one action has to adapt. It's not static. Depending on who's doing the tricking and when they're doing it, the word itself actually changes shape. You have trick, he tricks, they tricked, we are tricking. It's like a little linguistic acrobat. But let's move on and see how this builds into something totally different. Okay, so we've seen trick as an action, but the word also plays a completely different role. It can be a noun, not something you do, but something you have or something you know. It can be just an idea. Just look at the range here. It's kind of wild. On one hand, yeah, it's still about fooling someone, like a magic trick, but then it completely shifts gears. A trick can be a special skill, something you're actually proud of, or it can be a trick of the trade, like a clever shortcut. This one word contains both deception and ingenuity. This example just brings that second meaning to life, doesn't it? There's no deception here at all. This is about skill, training, and a really positive outcome. It's the same 6 letters, but it's a world away from the verb we started with. So we have trick the action and trick the idea. But there's one more layer to this word, a final piece of information that kind of changes how we see it. And this is where our little deep dive gets really, really interesting. And here it is. This simple, two-faced word was actually chosen to be on something called the Basic English 850 list. Now, this isn't just some random collection of words. It was a carefully selected set of 850 words designed way back in the 1930s to be a functional, international version of English. Think about that number, 850. Out of the hundreds of thousands of words in the English language, trick was deemed essential. One of only 850 core concepts needed to communicate almost anything. A word that means both to deceive and a clever skill was considered a fundamental building block of our language. So what all this really shows is that even the simplest words can have this incredible depth. If a common everyday word like trick holds this much history and complexity, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other secrets are hiding in the words we take for granted every single day? It's something to think about. Thanks for joining me on this one.